Hey everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Creations. Welcome to my page. Let's craft, you guys. Let's craft. Look at this mess I got everywhere. Oh, y'all. I cannot believe I did that again. I left those. They're in my car. Ugh, I'm so goofy. I got like a whole big pack of wipes that I bought, and I left it in my car again. Again. All right, we're going to do one more patriotic craft, and that's going to be it for me for this season. Y'all are probably sick of them, I was going to do something else, but then I was like, no, I'm going to do it, the patriotic, and then I'm done though. After that, I'm done. I got some other things that I will do after this. I'm fini with the patriotic. And I still cannot find, maybe I don't own one. I guess I don't own a star stencil. I thought I did, but evidently I don't. So, that's alright. We'll make do. We're going to just do like we did the other day. I'm going to get some paper towels wet here. Dorothy, I'm so glad he's doing good. Kathleen, it's so good to see you. Hey, Juanita. Halicha, how are you? Irene, how's everybody doing? Hey, Diana. Carolyn Saavedra, good to see you. And you too, Miss Linda. Lisa Hawkins, how is everybody doing today? If I missed you, I'm sorry. I am happy that you are here. And, okay. Okay, we're going to do this anchor today. Now, I have these stars that are on here. They don't come with the kit. The kit is just the anchor, and you do get rope to go with it as well. But I do not have the stars to go with it. Yeah, I just don't. I mean, I have stars, but I didn't put stars in the kit, I guess, is what I should say. Hey, Mary, Cat Ward, how are you? All right, so I am going to wet some paper towels again because y'all, I'm not going to lie. I was like going to go live, and I was like, no, I really want a Dr. Pepper. I'm going to the store and give me a Dr. Pepper. That's why I said 10 minutes, because I went to the store. Then they were out of straws, and I had to wait on that and all that kind of stuff. But they're super sweet, so it's all good. So, yeah, I was in the car, y'all. I was in the vehicle. That'll make no sense. You're crocheting a sweater for your granddaughter for Christmas. Vicky Brown Ferg, you are on it, my friends. I like it. You are on top of things. Y'all, it's going to be Christmas before we know it because the time is flying by so fast. So fast. I don't know about for y'all, but it sure is for me. All right, so I'm going to wet these paper towels and hope that that's going to be enough, because you know I got to do the grungy thing. You know I got to do it. So, this anchor, it's about 11 inches wide and about 16 inches tall. The rope does come with it. It's a 28-inch piece of rope. I have the stars on here just because I can't find or don't have a stencil. I really thought I had a star stencil. Maybe I just don't even own one. I need to get one, I guess. But, I have them on there because I'm going to draw and maybe just paint, like quickly paint some stars on there kind of thing. Sheila Brill, how are you? Lisa King Divine, good to see you. Denise, how are you? But we're going to do the blue, the same thing we've been doing, the same colors we've been doing. I know, don't holler at me. I know y'all probably sick of it. I promise this is the last patriotic one I'm going to do. I really love a patriotic anchor. I do. And we live on a lake, so, you know, it just works for me. Not that I'm even going to keep it, but I know half of this year is gone. It is gone. Half of this year is gone. The older you get, the faster it goes by, Donna. Me too, girl. Me too. It's the same for me. The days go by so fast. I tell you what didn't go by fast was the 20 minutes that I stood outside waiting for them to open this morning to get my oil change. It was getting hot pretty quick. You know, the heat, it's not really hot, like temperature-wise. It's the humidity here is wow already. It is so thick. So thick. I mean, just when I'm doing my woodwork already, it's just, I'm just pouring out sweat, drenched. I know that's gross. You don't want to hear about that. But I'm going to share it with you anyway. Donna, you love Patriotic classes? Well, thank goodness, my friend, because that's all I've been doing for the last few weeks. You're making all the Christmas gifts for everyone. That is so awesome. I like that. I think we should all, of course, them teenagers wouldn't like that, but we should all concentrate on just making things for each other instead of all the hustle and bustle. You know what I mean? I gave up last year. I told him last year, don't even expect all kinds of stuff. It's not happening. I'll give you a few little things, and here's some money. Y'all go buy what you want. I'm not stressing about that anymore. I am not stressing over that. Andy, hello! All right, y'all. Crimson is the color. This is all Waverly chalk paint. No, I lied. Waverly chalk paint, crimson. The white is the plaster by Waverly. The blue is called Nautical by Folk Art. It's really nice too, and their paints are very nice. The Folk Art chalk paint. I almost prefer them to the Waverly, but I don't have Folk Art around me in the chalk paints, I have the Waverly at the Walmarts, so that's what I do. Waverly at the Walmarts. That's how I roll. Okay, I'm going to take these off. I took some out just so I could kind of space them and try and figure out what I want to do. But we're going to do the top part of this blue, okay? I am going to do the back too. I hope y'all are okay with that because I got to do the rope on it. So I need the back done. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. It's our time to hang out together. Hello, Sandy. Hey, Robin. Robin, seeing your comment reminds me. The TikTok lives. Yes, I will continue to do those. I will. I have been slacking on that. I did those, several of them in a row so I could get whatever live access, whatever it was. I don't know. And then things have just been going, what I need to do is I need to take my book home. I have it over here, and Sundays I don't. This Sunday I came to the shop because we had the Sixers thing, but I try not to do anything on either Saturday or Sunday, depending, like one or the other. You know what I mean? And so I don't mind doing. That's just chilling out with y'all and coloring. That's not any big deal, but I don't come to the shop. I need to bring it home, and then I think I'll have more of a desire to go ahead and do it if it's at home, because I've been doing that with Sister Saturday, and that has been working out really well for me, just to be at home for that. Now y'all can do put some tape on here if y'all want, all the things. This blue is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. It's really, okay, on the camera with the light shining on it, it's like a bright blue, but it's really a deeper blue. It's really kind of a deeper blue than what it shows on the camera, but it is so pretty. Hey, Katie, how are you? Yeah, it's been crazy busy for you too, yeah. So I was going to do like Saturday evening, and then that didn't happen. Something came up. I don't remember what that was all about, and so I didn't end up doing it on that. And then I couldn't do it Sunday because we had the Sixers event. So I would have done it then, but we had that event, so yeah, we're gonna get back on track with that. I am ready to color. I love doing that. That's fun too. Y'all, if y'all TikTok, y'all can come hang out with us. Get on my Telegram, and I'll send a telegram when I'm gonna go live. My TikTok does not send me messages for creators. I can't figure it out. I've sent like service tickets in, because you can send service tickets in over there. Trying to figure out what the heck is going on, because you can set your notifications like for some creators, and I get nothing. I get no notifications, and everything is turned on in my phone as far as the phone itself, and all of the TikTok things are turned on. So I don't know what's going on with that. Except y'all remember how they were going to get rid of it. So, conspiracy. Old Mark. Mark's up to his tricks over there too. Who knows? I'm just starting rumors there. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. No, that's been going on way before they were going to ban it and all that stuff too. I don't know why. I cannot figure it out. And neither can they. They say the circuit ticket's closed, everything works, and no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Alright, so look how pretty that is. See? That's just so pretty. Red, white, and blue is just so pretty. Hey, Amy, how are you? Your hubby is making me a few blanket looms, so I will be making blankets too. Vicky, that is so awesome. That is so cool. You are very talented like that. Very talented. Y'all remember those blankets where you would do, I made several of those blankets where you do the fleece, the big pieces of fleece, the 2 layers, and you tie them together. You cut the edges and tie them. I absolutely love those, y'all. I used to have several of those. I don't know what happened to them. I must have lost them in the divorce. Because it's been that long ago. It was that long ago when that was the big thing. The big thing that everybody was doing. Alright, so we're going to do some blue on the back side right here so we can put our rope on. I got just enough blue, y'all. I'm running out and I'm at the end here, so that worked out perfect. That worked out perfect. I was going to do the whole back blue, but I'm out of that blue, so we'll figure something else out. Let's go. Moving on. Denise Bryson, how are you? Girl, I'm doing another patriotic craft. Another one, but it's my last one. This will be the last patriotic craft. The last. I need to dry this because I got a little bit. I'm going to start out with white here because the red next to the blue, I mean, it would be fine, but I want it to have more of a contrast, so I'm going to do white, red, down to the bottom. Hey, Miss Betsy, how are you? I got notification when someone is going live on TikTok. It just comes across my screen. It does not. Yeah, okay, mine used to do that, but it doesn't even do that anymore. And I have it set for sound. I have it set in my phone for banners, for consistently stay, all the things. And it doesn't want. I never get notifications for anybody going live. It's crazy. I don't know why. All right, I want to make sure. I just want to make sure mostly that it's dry right here where I'm going to do the white. Thank you, Anita. Thank you for throwing out that bobber. You made 12 each for each grandchild. Yes, those are fun to make. Well, I want to make one now. You can make them super big, and they are so comfortable watching TV on the couch and stuff. You know? You crochet temperature blankets. I make them by each day of the month of the year's average temperature. I make them for my 3 kids and their spouses for Christmas. That is so cool. What? Pam, I love that. That is really cool. All right, we're going to do some white right here. So I'm going to take my little white, and we are going to go white first. Right here, like so. And again, if there's any wood showing through, it's going to be just fine because we are going to dirty it up. You know how I roll. So, and if the lines aren't perfect, that's fine too, because I'm going to sand it. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know me now. Y'all know me by now. How I roll. I was telling the ladies this morning in the Bible study live that I'm going to have a kit that will be, it's going to be recorded. Because I don't know exactly what our schedule is, and I'm not bringing craft stuff with me to, I mean, I'm going to bring a little something just as a gift for the girls, but I'm not, I have no plans on crafting there, so. Oopsie, I just got that one messed up. You're crocheting this sweater for my granddaughter. Man, I bet it's beautiful. I bet it is beautiful. So, but I will, about 5 o'clock-ish, I'll have it set to go ahead and post next Wednesday. So you guys be on the lookout for that if y'all would. And if y'all would give it a little bit of love, I would really appreciate that. Y'all know how Facebook does. If you neglect it, then it leaves you behind. Which I'm not really that worried about it. That doesn't really matter to me anymore, but just 1 week and it can knock you off, you know what I mean? Knock you off of watching. Knock you off of giving you notifications. Alright, this back is not going to be super pretty. We're just going to quickly go across like this. We're going to make a kind of a rough version of the front. Hey Susie, how are you? Alright, I got a little bit of blue in there, so I'm trying to get it off. Trying to get it off. I got some blue in the way on the back. I'm not worried about that. No worries whatsoever. Crocheting is fun. I have not crocheted in years. But Big D taught me how to crochet years ago. And then I tried to learn how to knit on my own. That did not go well. I was having troubles. Because, like, if you watch a video, you're like, it's not like you're watching somebody how they do it. You're like watching them do it, like, so it's opposite. You know what I mean? So, Paps used to laugh at me so bad because the way that I've tied my shoes backwards my whole life. Because I tied my shoes according to what I would see somebody else do across from me. So I tie my shoes backwards. It works. They tie. It's just I use a little extra, one more little loop around, I think, to get to the way that it looks from the opposite side. I'm just weird, y'all. I'm just weird. Just weird. Alright, we're doing the stripes, if you can tell now. We're going to the side. We're going sideways with them there stripes. Not up and down. Just like so. Just like that, my friends. Just like that. And then I'm just going to quickly kind of go across here and do a messy version of what I got going on in the front. Okay? And then we're going to continue on here. So our stripe goes across here and it goes all the way across right here. So I did the stripes on here already with a ruler before going live. So that's kind of why I know about where everything goes. Where to start and stop my stripes. So, what are y'all having for supper? Dean is cooking supper tonight. I made hamburger steaks the other night. We had leftovers of that last night. And then he is cooking. He likes to cook for his workers. He'll have them over, cook for them. At least once a week. He likes to do for them. They are good to us, so we like to take care of them too. So he'll have them, he'll cook for them. Not every single week, but most of the time he likes to cook. And he'll have them over. So he's going to make some baked fish. He's baking some fish and some sliced potatoes. I don't know what to call them. They're not scalloped potatoes, because isn't scalloped potatoes kind of like in the, like with cheese and stuff? And it doesn't have cheese. He puts like the same thing he puts on the fish, really, just does it in a different dish. Some sliced onion and bell pepper. We have fresh bell pepper out of the garden, and so he's using that. I think he better be. And then he's also so he puts like salt, pepper, butter, and slices of onion and bell pepper. I think that's it, if I remember. He used to make that for me when we were dating. That was one of his favorite things. We have not eaten that in years, and he was hungry for that. So I said, you cooking, you make whatever you want. Right? He gets to make whatever he wants if he's cooking. Salad with salsa ranch dressing. Pam, that sounds good. Sandy's having salad too. Donna's having hot dogs, cucumber salad, and corn on the cob. That sounds yummy. That sounds like an all-American meal right there. Baked steak and gravy, mashed potatoes, and green beans. That's kind of what we had the last few nights. I made hamburger steak and with gravy, mashed potatoes, and green beans. So that's what we had. Oh, jambalaya. Anita's having jambalaya. Leftover pizza. That works. Hey, Christina. How are you? That's Friday night is my, yes, you did. I'm so happy to see you. Your dad was left-handed and he taught you to tie our shoes backwards. See, Andy knows. You know what I'm talking about. I'm so glad I saw that comment. Pizza's like my Friday night thing. Taco salad, that sounds good. Love potatoes, however you cook them. Linda, me and you both, girl, we're like this. We're like this. We are like that. Girl, love her some potato right here. Now, I live in Cajun country, and it's all about the rice. But no, thank you. I'll take the potatoes, please. Potatoes. They don't do white gravy here. I'm all about the white gravy. I think I told y'all that before. When I first moved here, going to a Piccadilly. Do y'all have Piccadilly? The cafeteria style food. We have Luby's in Texas, but Piccadilly over here. I'm sure they have Luby's too. I don't know. But I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, chicken fried steak. I went one time with some girls from work, and I wanted some chicken fried steak, and they wanted to know if I wanted to put brown gravy on it. I was like, "Are you crazy?" So then they were like, okay. So they put the white gravy on the chicken fried steak, and then they were going to put brown gravy on my mashed potatoes, and I was like, "I don't think so. What kind of craziness is going on right here? What kind of crazy place have I moved to?" No white gravy, brown gravy next to my chicken fried steak. I don't think so. don't think so, friends. I don't think so. Broccoli, cauliflower. Oh, some of y'all are eating super healthy tonight. That's good. Nope, don't think so. All right, doing just a quick on the back. Not really concerned about what it looks like. Just going to do it so it's finished so I can put the rope on it. If you're just jumping on. I know I explained that already, but just so I can put the rope on it. Okay, let's get that dry. No Piccadilly here except for the kind the Pennsylvania Dutch make in jar. I don't even know what that is. But shout out to PA for their Piccadilly. Shout out to PA for that Piccadilly. All right. There we go. Let's get this a little bit dry so I don't smear it everywhere. Too hot to cook, having sandwiches. Stephanie, I'm good with that too. I'm all about the sandwiches. I've been eating more in the like afternoon. Like I don't eat in the morning. I eat in the like around, I don't know, 12 to 1-ish. Sometimes a little bit earlier than that. Sometimes when I'm done with Bible study then I'm hungry. But and I'll go ahead and make something. But I've been doing like those protein bowls with cottage cheese and man, I was so hungry this morning and I was out of my sweet potatoes. I had to bake the sweet potatoes. Y'all love me some cubed sweet potatoes. You put that out on a pan on a cookie sheet with all kinds of seasoning on there. I put everything in the kitchen cabinet on them. And they are so good. I can eat that almost every day. Almost every day. And then that holds me over for the rest of the day. I don't need anything else. Sometimes I might snack on some popcorn or some peanuts or some sort of nuts or something, and that's about it. It's doing me good. It's doing me real good. All right, if y'all don't like your steady, if you don't have a steady hand or you just don't want to take the chance, you can always put some painter's tape, but don't forget, we're going to put the wax on here, so it'll cover up whatever. It's just gonna stain the wood, so you're fine. You're fine. And this is very thick. This crimson, it's almost out. And I'm not going to worry about it because we'll need some for Christmas, I'm guessing. But like I said, I'm done with the Patriotic crafts after this. Alright, so look how cool that's going to look, y'all. Look how cool. It's like a chopped vegetable relish. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. That sounds yummy. Is it like pickled? I love me some pickled stuff. I love me some pickled stuff. It's a relish. I would like that then. Now that you say that, it seems like I might have seen that in the store. I don't know what brand makes that, but seems like I've seen that in the store now that y'all say that. Called Piccadilly. That store's not called Piccadilly, but like in the jar. It's in a jar. Am I right? I don't remember what the brand name is. I do not remember the brand name. There. See, look how cool that is. I think that looks cool. So, of course, you don't have to do these patriotic. You can do whatever. Might do another one at some point. I forgot the white right here. Was anybody trying to tell me that? where we do just some sort of nautical theme. A nice teal, aqua color, something like that. That would be pretty. Be cute on a porch, especially if you live like me on the water. Of course, the Americana style, this goes good anywhere as well. You can leave this up all year round as well. You could put a little note on it. It's a little vintage sign, something, you know, like scripture, you know, something like that. That would be cool. That would be cool. I'll go back and do that white here in just a second. We'll let that red dry. And we'll get most of this. Most of this going right here. So is anybody having any 4th of July parties? Is anyone celebrating and having any kind of parties and stuff? Look how pretty that is. I like it. I planted sweet cherry tomatoes and peppers. Mare, I bet they're really going to be really good. We planted some cherry tomatoes. They got tomatoes on there, but they're struggling. I think I told y'all that the other day. They got tomatoes are all over them. The plants just don't look that pretty, but I mean, if they're producing, then I'm good with it. I grabbed some Epsom salt at the store. I don't know if Dean put the Epsom salt on or not. I don't know. He watered the other day. We finally have a week without rain. So that's good. It's good and it's bad. You know, he needs it to stop raining for his jobs so he can get those done. He's got a brick job and it's so wet over there. They can't get the bricks over there. They're sitting outside in the front of my shop right here. But this week it's drying it up so they can go. But it's bad because then you got to go water your garden and you weren't having to. Getting a little spoiled, you know what I mean? Look at that. Looky there, y'all. Looky there. One more little stripe down here at the bottom. And again, I'm not worried if they're not perfectly straight. If they're not perfectly drawn, I'm good with that because we're going to darken it up, roughen it up, age it up, all the things. Here in just a minute. As I go way over the line. As I go way over the line. One more little red spot down here at the bottom. One more little red spot. All right, so we got our little red spot down there at the bottom. And let me go ahead and let's dry this just a little bit. And Dean's been making his chow chow. All his peppers all cut up. He's so happy with that. He's so funny how happy he is with that. Let me do my little sides here. Just like that. I missed the white. I'm going to go back and get that white on that side. And then we'll quickly do the back. There we go. Let me get that red off of me. After Patriotic, what's next? I have a bee craft that I'm gonna do. It's some pieces that you can put together, and the video that I'm gonna make has it's a butterfly. That video I'm gonna make and post that next week while I'm gone in Arkansas, and they will be it'll be listed in my shop as well. All right, so y'all look at that side. Y'all look at that side. And we're gonna do the quick side, this side. I should have just got that blue out and just done the blue on the whole back side. It really don't make no sense to make stripes back here, but I got the paint, y'all. The paint is here, so I just want to go ahead and use it up. You know what I mean? Instead of wasting the red and the white, I can just use that to finish it up, take it off the plate. And then this is painted too. So normally I would not do the back side right now, but because we have that rope. Get a rope. Y'all remember that commercial? Get a rope. Oh, y'all, speaking of commercials, oh my gosh, there's a new commercial that's like the old Kmart commercial. Do y'all remember the old Kmart commercial? I know we talked about it before on here. It's my favorite commercial of all times. Y'all, go to the YouTube and look up Kmart shipped, like shipped my bed. I'm telling y'all, oh my gosh, that is my favorite commercial of all time. And there was a commercial when I was sitting there getting my oil change this morning. I was sitting there, and there was a commercial that came on that was like it. And now I cannot remember what it was that they were saying. Man, and I don't even know what it was for, but it was so funny. Oh, the anchor's in my Etsy shop. If you just go to Connie'sCreationsLA.com, actually it's pinned. The Etsy shop link is pinned in this video right here, down at the bottom. But or it's featured. I should say it's featured in this live. But you can go to my website, Connie'sCreationsLA.com. If you want to have the link to it for later, just put hashtag website in the comments right here, and it'll send my website to the link to it to your private messenger, and you can go to it later. But yeah. That's where it is. It's in my shop. Alright, let's see if we can get this somewhat dry so that we can dirty it up. And, okay, since I can't find or don't, I really thought I had a star stencil, y'all. I really thought I did. I'm going to do like this. Okay? And then I think I'm going to do like this. I really want to paint them on. Okay, so hang tight with me. Hang tight. This is not very sharp. I have another one. This might work. Okay. So this is just going to kind of spread it out for me to kind of see what I want to do, how I want to do it. Now, I could, yes, paint the stars and all that, but I don't want to stain around it. I don't. I really don't. So this is my next thing. Is to do that. So if you have a star stencil, just use that. Right? And or if you have some little stars like this, you can just paint them and glue them on. But I want to be difficult because I don't want glued on stars. I want a different look. And I am going to sand it and roughen it up. So again, it doesn't really matter how perfect they are. Okay? So there's those. And then we're going to do you up here. And I'm just using more than one so I can kind of get my spacing. I think I said that already, so pardon me for that. I think, do I want to do that? Or actually, I don't think I'm going to do a whole star. I think, because this would like fit right there. So let's just do like here-ish, maybe. Like that. Okay, and then this would be kind of like right there. Like that. Okay, so kind of that-ish, like that. These stars are very nice. I did get them on Amazon. They are in my Amazon shop, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I did put those in. I'm so bad about putting stuff, the craft stuff in there. I am kind of bad about that. But here is what we are going to do. We are not going to make them perfect. We are just going to get them on. They're going to be rough around the edges. Kind of like me. A little rough around the edges. Because we're going to sand them, so it doesn't matter. Now, if you like all of the, like I tell y'all this all the time, if you don't like the dirty look, you may want to use a stencil, make them more crisp, you know, something like that. I don't know. But it really doesn't matter if you're going to sand on them and do all that stuff too. Okay? So, see, I just used those little stars to kind of map out where I wanted to put everything. And then we're going to put this like this like this, and I'm just using a smaller brush so I can kind of get in the point. Man, that commercial is really bothering me now. It made me laugh hard. Like, there was other people in there, and I laughed out loud really hard. I laughed so hard at what it said. I didn't even catch, y'all, what it was that they were even selling. But it reminded me so much of the, man, did it remind me of the, that Kmart commercial. Do y'all know what commercial I'm talking about? It's an old Kmart commercial. It's talking about shipping things. How Kmart ships. And they're saying what they shipped. And there's like this older lady, and she says, "I shipped my nightgown." And then this little boy says, "I shipped my pants." And then the best one is this older man. He says, "I shipped my bed." Yes, damp. That's it, Denise. Yes, that's the one. That's what they were saying. Damp. They're like, damp. That's whatever. I laughed so loud whenever I heard them say that on TV, that commercial. I'm so glad you knew what I was talking about. It's the same concept. You know what I'm saying? I was thinking the blue light special. That was the best part about Kmart. Them old blue light specials. Y'all, they had one in Lafayette for the longest time before it finally closed. I was so sad. I love me some Kmart. I absolutely love me some Kmart. They had the best Christmas stuff. Their wrapping paper and their ribbon, even their ornaments, everything was priced good. All their holiday stuff was good. But that old man's face on that Kmart commercial is what makes me laugh. He's like so proud, sitting on the side of his bed. "I shipped my bed!" Oh man, that's hilarious. So yeah, this one, they're saying damp. That things are, and they're naming things that are damp. So it's the same concept. Different word. Different play on words. Look how, I love this, y'all. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. Damp red. Okay, it's for damp red. Margaret, did you love Kmart too? I love Kmart. I really, really love Kmart. Are there any open anymore? There also used to be a Kmart where my grandparents lived in Metairie. There was a Kmart close to them too, and we would always go to that Kmart to go shop for whatever we needed. And there was a Walmart right there too, but nope, I wanted to go check out the Kmarts. I love me some Kmart. Y'all, I was always scared to go to that. I was always scared to go over there to that shopping center though, because it's right at the to get onto the Huey P. Long Bridge. If you do not know what that bridge is, you should just say thank you. All bridges in Louisiana are old and very scary, but this bridge probably had something to do with my uncle traumatizing me too. You know, and back in the day when you didn't have to like be buckled in and all that kind of stuff. Sitting on a crate in the back of his van with no seats in the back. He did electrical work. Going over that bridge with his crazy driving. Barbara, you loved Kmart? I'm like traumatized for life, y'all. You remember that one? The other one is where the little boy says damp and his dad thinks he said something else and and tells him to watch his mouth. That's hilarious. You love Kmart's club sandwich in cafeterias. That's awesome. Scariest bridge of all times. Yes, Linda, you know. You know, it is very scary. So when you're going to the Kmart over there, which is not there anymore, but where it was, you're about to get on the bridge. And I would be terrified. Like, don't get in that lane. Don't get in that lane. Make sure you turn. Are we turning before we get to the bridge? Don't go on the bridge. I would be like, so. I mean, you don't want to go on the bridge anyway, because then that's a waste to have to go and then turn back around too. But I was always terrified. That bridge is scary. The Huey P. Long Bridge. No thank you. No thank you. I do not ever want to be on that bridge again as long as I live. I used to fuss at Carrie, and now I have to fuss at myself because I used to fuss at Carrie for going over the I-10 bridge in Lake Charles. Because I'm like, you just need to go around. Just go on the loop because that bridge is going to fall any second. But, you know, Carrie's the daredevil though. She's gonna test it. But even because I mean, it only takes like a few more minutes, but it's just faster just to stay on I-10. So I say prayers hard while I'm going over the bridge. Lake Charles. It is scary. Y'all, that bridge is so old, it's going to fall any second. I don't know how it made it through the last hurricanes. It is so old. And in need of repair, and it is high. It goes up high, and then down like this. So I try to watch the ways, and if it's backed up, I don't want to be on it because I do not want to have. If I stop on it, y'all, that's not gonna be good. I do not want to stop on it. I say my prayers, and I'm like telling everybody around me, go, 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 go. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. We made it one more time. So, all right, y'all. There we go. Look how cool that is. I like it. I like it. We always go on the 210 bridge in Lake Charles. Yeah, that's what I always tell Carrie to do. But then, I don't know. I've been not doing it myself and just going over the bridge. And it is very scary. And it's just ridiculous to even go over it. But, I don't know. When you're on I-10, you just don't want to get off. You just want to keep rolling. Especially if the traffic's not too bad. All right, let's dry this. Let's dry this really good. And then I'm going to, there's a hair in there. I'm going to sand it. And then we're going to let's do some de-stress. And then we'll put our rope on. Thank you, Cheryl. That's so sweet. Your Kmart had a little cafeteria that sold sandwiches. Yes, and they had grilled foods and all sorts of yes, definitely. He thinks that commercial was for the one where you ship your bed. That one's Kmart. The other one was the damp red. It's a new commercial. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much. All right, no stars for the backside. Just stars for the fronts. Stars and stripes are big and bright. I just Kmart too. You live across from Michigan. I'm in Canada. And we can cut across to get to southern Ontario faster if we have to cross the Mackenzie Bridge. So high. Ooh, yikes. Carol, I know, I've been here. Facebook's trying to hide me. Put a heart or something. Now that you commented, you might get some notifications when I go live. Yes, y'all remember layaway? I used to use layaway all the time when Jess was little. I would put all of her Christmas presents on layaway. I would put them on layaway. Y'all remember that? They don't have no more layaway now. Layaway is a thing of the past. At least just like Kmart's a thing of the past. All right, I am going to, okay, There's different ways you can do this. Now, y'all have seen I have stained it up first and then sanded it. Now this one I'm going to sand and then stain, and then I'll go back and sand some more if I feel like it. So, just all over the place. Just doing it different. So that way you're like, well, what if I sanded it first instead of staining it first? Here you go. This is what'll happen. This is what it'll be. All right, I'm just letting some of the natural wood come through, so that will stain a little bit darker, and then we'll take some off as well. Now, if you don't like the stain, like I said, you may just like to do the little edges and leave it like that, right? And just, that's your rustic right there. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Because it's a craft, and it's yours, and you do you. And that's it. And that's how you roll. That's how you do it. Okay. Now. Hopefully this is dry enough. Y'all, for real. Y'all just let your paints dry before you get all crazy with them. Just let them dry. Okay, now, since I don't have my wipes, because I'm a freak like that, let's get out our little wet paper towels. Just use wipes, you know. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. Do you remember the blue light? Yes, indeed, the blue light specials. Heck yeah. They'd have those blue light specials on. Oh, this is when my daughter was young, too. They'd have those blue light specials on them kids' clothes, and Connie's coming through. Watch out, coming through. Y'all all like the blue light special? I put this up. Look, I knew there was a reason I had this out, but I had to make it a point to put it away. What was I thinking? Okay. All right, so this may be a stopping point for you right here. No, I'm going to make y'all stay on here longer with me. How you like me now? All right, we are going to, I'm going to try and just do the stripes this way so I don't get too much red and the white. Because again, we are not letting it set and cure, so there is some paint that's going to come off. So let's try it this way. Let's see if we can kind of keep it separate. This is going to tone down the red. It's going to dirty up the white. Can't really see it on the blue too much, but it's all good. All right, so that's sanding that I did, that's going to make the edges darker because the actual wood is showing through. So I'm staining up that wood, that natural wood, to be dark. So that was the purpose of staining it first. Just something different, just kind of show you the things you can do. Like y'all don't know already. Like y'all don't know already. That makes me feel like I'm doing something different. Especially since I've been doing all this patriotic stuff. Good grannies. Okay, now this right here, let me show y'all. You see that right there? You gotta be quick. You gotta be quicker than that. That's another commercial. Y'all remember that one? Who remembers what that one is? You gotta get this off. See, it's already on there too dark. Too dark. So have your stuff ready to wipe. is the moral of the game there. Is it runt? Heckadoodles, no. No, it's not runt. You just go with the flow. If all else failed and you didn't get it off and you didn't like it, you can sand it. Just sand it off. Just sand it off and you'll be perfectly fine. Okay, let's get you Rochita. Okay, and then we're going to go on the sides right here. And you'll see I'm not covering it completely. You don't have to cover it completely. Oh, Cheryl, I'm so sorry. You're going to get better, my friend. I just know it. I just know it. All right, so we're going to do that. It is hard whenever you're used to doing something or you have a passion for something and you're not physically able to do it. It can be very frustrating. But never give up hope and always trust in the Lord. All right, we're going to put a little bit more on the edges right here. Kind of blend that in. There we go. I like that better. Okay. So y'all see what's happening right here? So that was my little boo-boo spot, but it's not really bothering me. If it starts to bother me, I'll fix it better. But right now, it's not bothering me. Again, y'all, the lights are too bright. It's not that bright. It's really dulled down. But at least you can tell in the pictures. Wipe on, wipe off. Take off most of it in the middle, leaving the edges. I do want to make that one a little bit dirtier too. Ooh, I do like the way that came out. You know what? I might not sand this again. I might just use the wax to do my little highlights on the corners and the sides. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep this dark at the bottom right here. We're going to kind of go in here and go in here. Just like that. A little too heavy-handed right there. Take that off. Okay. Right there. Okay. All right. So I don't know. Can y'all see? So if the lighting, it makes the white look really white, and then the darker look really darker. But it's blended. It is blended without the light on it. So maybe if I turn it sideways, can y'all see better? It's more blended. It don't look right in the lights of the live. The lights of the live. All right, I'm gonna go around these edges and darken up this wood. And in the process, these little stars on the side are going to get darkened up too. And I should have my thing out already. So I can wipe. Like so. This brush is really good for making some good, just FYI. I'm really liking the way that it's just kind of smudging it a little bit on there. I really am kind of liking that. All right, let's darken this right here. And I'm just going to leave that dark like that. We're just going to leave that. You can't see it really good on the blue unless you leave it kind of heavy. I do want to put some on here. But you can see it. Probably can't see it on the camera, but you can see it in person. Okay, we're gonna make those sides a little bit heavier. Ooh, y'all, I'm liking the way this is coming out. I'm liking it. I had asked y'all a question. Now I don't even remember what it was. I was curious about something. This is a good brush for doing this. I'm really, really liking that. Really liking that. Okay. So, it's not on the camera like I can see it. Maybe on my computer it looks dirtied up though. So hopefully y'all can kind of see the difference. The computer, it does look a little bit dirtier. Alright, so you can definitely go back and sand it again. Some people like to sand to blend everything together. I like this brush. It's making it blendy without having to sand, so I'm good with that. So we're going to call it good. You like this look? It looks better in person, y'all. I'm telling y'all. You can't see it like in person. I like it. So sanding it first, brought it some natural wood, and then I put that wax on top of it so it's darkened up the wood, but you can still see, so it almost gives it that chippy look. You know what I'm saying? So I have little pieces here, there, gives it that kind of chippy look. And then I just use that brush to kind of darken up in areas that would get grimier, you know, like in crevices and corners and stuff like that, that wouldn't be cleaned good. That's where I tried to leave most of it, and I'm really liking the way it came out. I'm liking it. It looks like you guys are too, so thank y'all for that. Thank y'all. Let's dry it up enough to where we can, I'm not worrying about the back. I did get that done, so we're just going to leave it as it is. And we are going to, I have a dark spot right there, but I'm fine with that. It's all good. It's all good. Let's just get this good and dry. Now the rope, I am going to go ahead and glue it with some hot glue just to put it where I want it. I'm going to glue it on the back side. But I do recommend, if you've got a staple gun, to staple the rope on there too, especially if you're going to hang it. If you're not going to hang it, if you're just going to like set it on a shelf, you know, kind of sideways or up on a little easel or whatever, you don't really have to do that. But if you're going to hang it, I would. You probably don't have to. Because if you got some good, you know, if you got some good glue, it's going to hang up. We use jute for hangers all the time with hot glue. You can reinforce it even with some fabric if you wanted to. But if you got a little staple gun, I would just do that. If I wasn't live, I would pull that out and just do that instead of even putting the glue. Now just remember, this is something, if you wanted to put it outside, I don't recommend putting it straight in the weather. But like outside on the porch, a covered area that's not directly into the elements, but you know, it might still get a little bit of moisture or whatever, just seal it really good. Just get a spray seal, lightly spray it, let it sit, spray it again, let it sit, maybe even a third time, let it sit and dry completely, and then you're good to go. Make sure you get all areas of it. And the paint will protect it, and it will be fine too, just with the paint. But I would go ahead and put a seal so it'll just last longer for you. You know, it is plywood. It's a little bit better grade plywood. I like that smooth, nice plywood that doesn't have a lot of voids in the sides. But you know, you could put it outside. Now, if you wanted to put it on a wall by a pool, it is out in the elements. I mean, you can do it. Just seal it really good, right? It's just about how long it'll stay good. So instead of staying good for 10 years, it'll stay good for 5. I don't know. That's all I'm trying to say right there. But, you know, if you've done plywood pieces before, you know, it's fine. You might have to repaint it at some point, reseal it at some point, but for the most part, it's good to go. Now, again, though, if you're going to put a hanger on it or use this rope for a hanger, you need to staple it, or you got to use some industrial kind of glue. Don't use hot glue and then go put it out by the pool, because y'all know what's going to happen. The sun's going to heat it up, and there goes your anchor. There goes your jute off of it. So, here's what I'm going to do with it. I am going to take this, and I'm going to make a hanger with it. So I'm going to go through the front, and I'm going to go in the back here, and I'm going to make a loop. I'm just going to make a little loop right here, okay? So, and then I'm going to tie this right here. So, this doesn't come with it, but just any kind of jute that you have will work. Just any kind of jute. And you don't have to do it like this. This is just one way. One of like a zillion different ways you could do it. So, I am going to leave a tail on my jute, okay? And then I'm going to, let's start here at the bottom. I am going to just kind of go around tightly, and what I'm going to end up doing is tying this together, okay? So I want to tightly put this until I get to where most of the jute is on here, and then I am going to tie this. I'm going to tie it into a knot. If you're not sure that it'll stay, you can put some glue underneath the jute before you wrap it, okay? If you're not sure it'll stay. All right, so there we go. So we got that, all right? So here's my little loop that I've got in the back right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some glue back here, and I am going to glue that down. I'll do that in just a minute. So then you're going to kind of figure out how you want to wrap, right? Which way you want to wrap, how you want to go, this kind of thing. So I think this is how I'm going to do it, is like so. That is kind of how I pictured it on Etsy, and I think I like it like that. I think I like it just like that, okay? So you could do it different. Let me just show y'all some different ways that you could do it. You could take this and you could wrap it around this way, then come down this way, wrap it one time. You could go around this side, then wrap it around this side. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do. So, crisscross, whatever. I like that too. I think that looks pretty good. You got 28 inches of this rope to figure out what you want to do. 28 inches of rope. So, you can figure out whatever it is you want to do. All right, let's put some glue right here. And I am going to just put that. And this will be my little rope and hanger that I'll have right here on the top to hang it with. Okay? And then I'm just going to wrap like I had it. If I can remember how I had it. Was it this side? Well, that's cute too. You can wrap it however you want. I think I had it like, oh, I know. Oh no, wait. I knew if I took it off, I wouldn't be able to figure out how I had it. Let's see. I think I had it the other way. Hold on. Hold on. Let's do this way. Nope, it wasn't. It was the other way. Y'all, wouldn't this look cute too? I'm just thinking this, I wanted to show y'all that. I thought of it the other while ago when I mentioned this sea glass. Wouldn't this be pretty with the sea glass color on here and then just the rope? Boom, that's it. That's all you need. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, here we go. Last time. All right, let's do that. And then we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this. Okay, that's how it was, like that. That's how it was. Okay. And then, I thought maybe I'll go through here too. And if I had enough, maybe tie it. Let's see. Let's see. Like I could even leave that. Maybe take it out. Hang it. Nope. I kind of like it back like this. And then just kind of hang it right here. Or not. I can't decide. I can't decide. But the thing I'm trying to say is you could do it however you want to do it. You know what I mean? Yeah, so it would look good with sea glass, wouldn't it, Miss Margaret? Look, I saw that red. I was like, oh, I'm bleeding. Such a dork. I'm such a dork. Oh my gosh. Okay, that I like right there. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to put this where I want this to go. We're going to hold that. I'll cut that and trim that here in a minute. Just like that. I'm going to put a little bit under here just to keep that. And here on the back is where I would staple it. Just like that. But I'll go ahead and put a little bit of glue so it'll stay. Which I think it would stay anyway, but stay, ball. Alright, now I'm going to take a little bit of this off about here. And then we're going to unravel it. Unravel it and unravel it. And have that kind of frayed and hanging down. What you think about that? That'll work? So you should have plenty of rope to do whatever if you choose to get this little kit right here. Oh yeah, there we go. Now, he's got his little knot hanging down right here. And then you got this right here, and then you have your hanger for the top. Boom! And we got our little patrioticness going on. We got our jute. Ta-da! Look at all of this. These little spider webbies all over the place. Dun, dun, dun. Doesn't it just make you want to bust out in the Star Spangled Banner? I mean, hello. Yes, Vicky, I agree. So shells, a starfish, something like that, a beach theme kind of thing with that sea glass. Wouldn't that be so pretty? We might do another one again, or I'll do like a pre-recorded video of it just painted and show y'all with the rope and the painted and maybe some seashells and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But anywho, there we go. That's our project for tonight, my friends. Let me cut this little piece of jute down right here. He's standing up all up in the way like he's important or something. So let's get him out the way. Let's get him out the way. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I appreciate it. I kept y'all on for a long time. Y'all sitting here watching me paint and stuff. I've been doing that to y'all for the last several weeks, but I just enjoyed hanging out with y'all, painting with y'all, and that kind of thing. We're going to do something different, some other techniques and stuff like that coming up. Next week I won't be live for a craft on Wednesday, but I will post one that will go live around 5 o'clock. So please give that some love if you think about it. If you see it, I'd really appreciate it. And what I do next week will also be available in my Etsy shop as well. So even though I'm out of town, you can still order. And as soon as I get back, I can fix you up with whatever it is that you want. So, and if you ordered this, if you're interested in this, and you, oh look, laying down, you can kind of see the colors better. There you go. That looks good. That looks good. What was I saying? Oh, so if you are interested in this and you order in the next couple of days, then I'm going to do my best I should be able to get them out before I leave for Arkansas. Okay? Trying to fast track everything through. So that's coming in. So it'll all be gone and done. I'll be shipped. I'll ship your anchor. Before I leave to go to Arkansas, and then if you order while I'm gone, I won't be but a few days, and I'll be back because I'm coming back on that Friday. So, thank y'all so much. I appreciate all your support. You guys are awesome. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Y'all are amazing. Totally amazing. Bible study in the morning, 9:30 a.m. Central Time. We do that Monday through Friday. That one's on YouTube as well. These videos that I do, all the crafting videos, not all of them, but most of them, I'm downloading them and they're uploaded to the tube. So, because they're only available here for 30 days, lives are only available here for 30 days. So, I am shipping them over to there. Ship your video. I'm cracking myself up. Anyway, I'm going to put them over there, so they'll be there forever. So if you're not following me on the tube, y'all go and follow me over there. Again, Connie'sCreationsLA.com. All one word, no apostrophe. Go over there. All the social medias are there. The Telegram is there, so you can sign up so you can get notifications. Etsy shop is there. Amazon shop, any kind of shop. All the things that I'm affiliated with are there as well. So that's where you find all the things. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all so much. Y'all are so great to me, and you're always here to support me. I love y'all. I just want to say that. I love you. Y'all have a great night. Go find a way to start a ripple. There's still plenty of time for that. Before you go to bed, start a ripple. You never know how far that ripple could go. I love y'all. Have a great night. Thank you. We are going to have a good time, Deborah. Thank you so much. All right. Bye, y'all.